Well, hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is September 25th through October 1st. Unfortunately, this is going to be the last weekly reading for a while, I guess. My energy just shifted to 2 monthly readings per zodiac sign. It just feels better. I don't know. Can't explain it. But today we are going to go into love, money, career, and a random message for you. So let's see what we have. Aquarius, we're going to start with love. Looking for a good relationship. It's been interesting. I feel like you're trapped in, you might have went through something regarding love a little while ago, and it's impacting you, and just meeting other people, dating, or trying to connect is just a lot. It's just a lot. Also, it could be that you were dealing with someone and they are just stressing you out. Okay. So I feel like you're trying to figure out what to do. It's almost like you have to figure out what you need in a relationship after what you've been through. Like, what do I need as a woman, as a man, you know? Um, the advice that I have for you when it comes to love, Aquarius, is to just take it a day at a time. I feel like you're going to learn. It's like the more you date, the more you are starting to learn, like, what you like, what you don't like, what your boundaries are, where you need to open up, where you need to not, things like that. It just feels like you have to give yourself time. Don't get so frustrated at yourself because it feels like you're undoing some emotional work, some emotional entanglements. So, Page of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. I feel like someone is really into you pretty heavy. I feel like you are open to having, like, to focus on this one person and, like, date them and all that kind of stuff. But I feel like this person is, like, moving fast. They probably want to have sex really fast or something, and you're just like, why is this person so, like, passionate and they don't even really know me? I feel like this is just not the person for you. I feel like you're seeing it like maybe it's me. Like, you have a moment, but then you're like, wait, I don't like this. I feel like emotionally you're disconnecting from this because it's just too much. It's just too much. You need to take a step back. So the Hermit, the Magician, and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, you've decided. You've thought about this. You've given it some time. You've given it some patience. And yeah, you just feel like you're not growing here. It's like, maybe I need to date other people or do something else with my time. This person is quite the manipulator, and not in a bad way. And that's a weird thing to say, but I feel like they just want your attention. Like, this is a person that wants your attention, and they're like, I'm gonna love bomb you, or I'm gonna do all these things to let you know that I love you so you can stay. But they need to change, and that's what the Wheel of Fortune is. This is like a habit for them. This is something that they do, and it's like they're not learning you as a person. They're just doing what works for them, if that makes sense. So I see you becoming clear that this is too much. So you're either walking away or you're taking a break. Okay, you need time to think. It's not that you want to go, it's not that you want to stay, but you're like, I need some time to figure things out. Okay. Selling, follow up, work from home. Some of you are thinking about starting a home business. I feel like your challenge, though, Aquarius, is follow up. Uh, being consistent, dedicated, sticking with it. You're good at selling yourself a dream, though. You know, like that's not a problem of yours. I feel like the problem that you're having is like this full execution of it. That's where the problem is. Magician, Judgment, Two of Swords, Ace of Wands, Five of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Yeah, you're really good at coming up with new ideas. You are. But it's weird because I feel like you keep getting all this inspiration from like what other people are doing, or maybe from TV or the internet. When it comes to execution, I feel like that's where the problem is. It's like keeping up the excitement is where you're having the problem. But they're good ideas, you know, and they motivate you to kickstart, but then it's like the follow up is weird. Okay. Yeah, you're abandoning a lot of ideas because I feel like they're not fully thought out. They're not fully thought out ideas. So I would, before you do anything or change anything about your life, I will fully think out an idea first. Don't quit a job. Don't quit a job and be like, I have this idea for a company, right? Fully think this out, plan it, soft launch, all that type of thing. Because I feel like you're leaving a really good, stable situation and making changes based on sort of like a whim, okay? It feels very gullible in a lot of ways, okay? Don't get stuck in is it MCM? Don't do that. No pyramid schemes. All right, Aquarius. I would say you should be happy that someone is into you, because I don't know that you didn't think that this will happen, but it's like you didn't see this coming. But let's see. There's a lot of luck in love. Very much lucky in love if you're dating. Nine of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Four of Pentacles. It looks like you were in a situationship. I don't want to feel like it's a relationship, but it's like someone that you went out on dates with that you feel obligated to like call, you know, but it doesn't feel like a relationship. But the more that you are going in this, you almost feel a little bit suffocated. But at the same time, it's like you don't want to let it go because you don't know if you'll find this sort of commitment elsewhere. But I see that there's an imbalance in the care. And what I mean by that is like somebody cares too much, more than the other, you know? Not that you don't care, but it's like, take it down a notch. You really want to be married. You really want to settle down. It's almost like you miss the idea of being in a marriage or a long-term relationship. You like the structure that you had in an old relationship and you want that in a new one. Death, High Priestess, and the Eight of Swords. Your love life is definitely changing. I feel like what you want, what you're looking for is changing. You're changing. Your heart is changing. And you're trying to you're figuring out what it is that you want along the way. But you know you don't want what you have currently. Like, I would say within the last month or two. You want to expand upon that. So I see you like opening up your mind, trying new things, going on different types of dates, speaking your mind more, to connect more on a loving level with someone. Okay? All right. Well, Aquarius, I love you. And I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.